Call me Fuego, 93 like me. Fire in the sheets, spending summers on the sea. Quedo, no way home. Bearfield life on the day.
Now have a second of 3 Miramar games, potentially to determine the winners of points this evening as our pro teams practice and scrim. Hence the pro scrims. My name's JoRoSaR. It's a 6 o'clock to 1 o'clock playing path here in game number 2. So the eastern side of the map predominantly here. Monte Nuevo, not really going to be possible, so an alternative drop spot for FaZe has come into play. Similarly, El Pozo, Power Grid should be feasible with a little bit of a long drop. Navi are going to be moving to the top end of the map. And it'll be interesting to see whether anyone has contesting this time around, now that several of the teams have spiced things up and moved elsewhere. The Northern Lights are flying over Team Liquid. They're actually moving towards the Power Grid kind of area. Code Marco is reasonably close by and will be checking out the damage from his parachute. We'll spot that there's a team there, and rather than loot up, I suspect he's going to get on the bike and get the hell out of Dodge. Etiquette, unfortunately. Whoa! 18 hit points, hang on! He's 1 hit, but otherwise okay. Everyone here just moving past High Man. What's High Man doing there? What? I'm very confused. Oh, there we go. I was very confused as to what was going on there. Look, they're all up here. It's fine. Everything is fine. That was weird, wasn't it? Chumacera. We have Tempest and Entropic more or less on top of each other. So let's go ahead and check this out. That's Reggie Beardo from range, but there are 2 more players very, very close to him. Wookie Bookie goes down. Tommel nearby, but perhaps not necessarily knowing where Noik is. Noik is the guy I'm watching from range. There goes Reggie along the broken wall. Tomil looking for an opportunity to res. That's a really good smoke, actually. Bounced back off. Possibly even off of Wookie Bookie onto him. The rest of the squad, though, are going to be looking for engagements. Spotted on the left side. Good hit. No, we're getting the down onto Wookie Bookie again. That's a second hit. And Tomil going down as well. That's bad. That's a really, really good flank onto the angle, I think. Is that what happened there? It looks like it is. Yeah, double from up above onto the silo. Oh dear, and while trying to evade the grenades, he moves off to the edge. And Clib is going to be able to get double, but it's Clib and Pixel, I think, versus the world right now. Noik will be able to help finish off. Clib's going to have to do all of the rest of the fighting on his own. Tempest now down to 1 player in this game. Potential to get res there for Hawkeye. Gets him up. Hawkeye going for double on top of the silo. That's actually a good angle to get Clip from as well. Hawkeye should be able to spot him in just a sec. Oh, Hawkeye goes down as well. But teammates will be there to finish. Noik actually going down to very, very low health. And that is Clip out of the game. And Tempest with no kills, unfortunately. Next circle shifting off to the west, by the way. This cliff/ridgeline is so frustrating to have to deal with. The Wanderer goes down for Northern Lights, who are trying to take the compound by perfect by the looks of things. And now with only 2 of them left, they might actually be forced to stay there. With potential just to their north. Shiv looking to get involved between Entropic and Redline now. 3 different teams fancying this position. So if Entropic thought they'd won the fight, guess what? They've got 2 more coming. I think Shiv is thinking better of it at the moment. He's going, hang on a second. Do I want to get properly involved in a third-party fight? Shiv has been seen on the right-hand side. Shiv has been seen. Goes for Evas. Almost gets him. Does get him down now. QB and Michael aren't far behind. Do they realize they're fighting one person from another team? Look, Entropic have actually disappeared. They're gone. But they've still got Raise Your Edge to deal with. And Shiv just opting to be ultra quiet. Entropic, unfortunately, not able to deal with the follow-up fight. Very, very close to Shiv, that Molly. And Shiv just looking to make his way out of dodge as quickly as possible. Unfortunately, Team Redline have other ideas. Now, they do have to poke over the ridge to try and kill Shiv. So that's a problem. But the adepts, who are in the high street, if you like, of Chumacera, spot the down and use the opportunity beautifully to go ahead and steal that point. So this eastern edge of the circle, very, very crowded right now. We've also got Zeko from Snip Team, very close to the rest of Omican. Is Zero the last surviving? Zico even the last surviving member? He is. Oh no. Holding a frag. It's actually just a smoke. And Zeko is out. That is Omican. They're going to have to loot quickly and get into zone, though, so they're going to be playing Edge. FaZe moving up onto Iroh. They've decided to crash. They are not respecting the space. And they're actually getting hit from elsewhere. That's from With Potential, so they have to move into the church very, very quickly indeed. Iroh going down, unfortunately, to Aitzy. Not before trading out Ubah. But FaZe Clan will have possession of this church. And the rest of TSM, sadly, just a little bit further behind. Team Liquid still in a great compound. I have to say, With Potential, holding that top there on the ridge. Extremely strong for now. If it drops down to the east side, yes, that could be a problem. But we worry about that another day. Navi effectively surrounding Misa from the Sauna Boys, who is the last member alive for his team. And this is over on the north side. Kemba will certainly have spotted Misa by now. But maybe elected against shooting. Misa getting in the Marauder will attract the attention of everybody. Kemba's going to take shots now for sure. There are the shots attempting the drive-by. The Sauna Boys get eliminated, though, in 14th place. Senya actually taking the final shot with the DMR shot from afar. And now you've got Raise Your Edge. We're on the outskirts of Chuma earlier, taking on Etiquette. Getting one kill so far. Still the remaining two members in a vehicle moving away. Remember, they started the game with 3 members, did Etiquette. Unfortunately, Hueth having issues with his network, not able to load into the game. They'll be reasonably satisfied that no one else is there now, and we watch the rest of this circle. Navi have got a view onto TSM. But TSM should be able to hold these concretes reasonably well, unless someone properly surprises them and coasts up. I don't think that's likely to happen. I could see them dying in a messy 4-man crash, but I also don't feel like that's something Navi needs to do right now, so I'm not expecting that to happen to TSM. I think Navi can give them breathing space on the next hill along and try and get those 1 or 2 hits. We're watching Omican now. They've just plowed through what looks like the rest of 22 Esports. There is still someone left alive, but I'm not sure from where. Squeaky is attempting a third party because Entor is very close to this fight. Squeaky absolutely laying it in. There's Vashku. You see 22 eliminated on the top of the mountain. That was actually from Omican, but Ents are spread out and nearby. Diggory very close to Vashku. Who is that shooting from behind? That's actually Team Liquid. So if T-Bone can find a way to get to the other side of this hill, we should be fine. Diggory reasonably close to Vashku now. They know that he's there. They probably don't know how many players for Ents are there. And Squeaky still holding a really nice off angle. Jemty's got him pinned down, though, hopefully. And it doesn't look like anyone's been spotted until now. So Diggory making himself known to T-Bone. Page getting taken out. Pardon me, not taken out, but certainly some damage being done there. And Diggory just falling back, but with only these vehicles as cover, not sure how much they can do. Next circle, centering in on FaZe Clan Team Liquid. That's not bad at all. Omican looking for Diggory now. Vashku's going to heal up. Diggory no longer looking to be aggressive, just trying to survive to make it out of here. Etiquette have got a commanding position on the east side of the circle. They could gatekeep Razor Edge and Navi. Navi moving from north over to this east side, but there's no real compound for them to take at the moment, so that's a little bit tricky. Little bit tricky. I want to see where Navi end up going. Razor Edge moving straight through the middle of the zone, not giving a flying canine, ladies and gentlemen. And they might just choose to hold this area here rather than go into the compound. I don't know. A lot of rocky bits here. The vehicle tires reasonably well protected. Udyr is certainly going to stop. Don't know if this is their permanent hidey hole. But they're going to hold it for now. I think they know someone is off on that side. They suspect it's probably TSM. Team Liquid have spotted Navi. Oh, hang on a second. We're going to stay with them for a little while longer. Both FaZe Clan and TSM are popping off a couple of shots. I think Udyr is saying maybe here is a fine place for now. And I would be inclined to agree. Let's watch Team Redline now. As they move into circle. They have to do something reasonably drastic. Noki goes down to Michael. So that was outside the circle, by the way, eliminating the adepts. And the Redline are going to play edge reasonably close to Team Liquid. Not the most central, but also completely fine as well. We're watching Omican rush up onto With Potential. That's Nixty's getting it the first hit. That's onto Jempty. Someone off to the right of T-Bone, and he isn't spotted fast enough either. Page is going to go down, and 3 members of Omican go down to With Potential here. This is a disaster for Omican Sports. They still have someone left alive, though, and Vashku is late to the party, but maybe that's a good thing. 2 teammates down but not out. What can Vashku make happen here? Jempty goes down. It's only Page. He has the possibility to revive now. Last second smoke. Lights going out for Page very shortly indeed. And unfortunately, that is Omican eliminated. Highman with the last shot using the Mini 14. And if they rotated there slightly sooner, it was a bit more of a fair fight. I think Omican might have been able to take that, but With Potential defending that area well and effectively engaging Omican one by one. They weren't quite looking in the right direction each time they moved in. Watching the rest of Etiquette now take on Navi. Bestalok is currently bleeding out, but is safe for a revive. Senya knows exactly where Code Marco is and should be able to keep him pinned down. Sees him in the top left window. Gets spotted in return. Cheeky little flick shot, but Code Marco not actually there anymore. Oh, that could have been good. That could have been good, but not quite. Ivas taking out Ents in the meantime. Let's see what Redline are getting up to. Actually, that's it. I think Ents were just moving into between them and Team Liquid. So there's a bit of a third party there. So we're going to resume watching this just for a sec. What can Code Marco do? He has to do something soon. In just over 30 seconds, the circle is going to shift. Bestalok's frag bounced off a tree, and he actually did damage to himself. That's awkward. Bestalok now inside the building. And that's Code Marco done. Bestalok, oh, on 1 HP! How close can you get? Running past and seeing the spray and deciding I've got more bullets than you if I come back for a repeat. Managing to get Code Marco, and that's Etiquette out of the game. 8 teams left and 24 alive, and this is not even the 20-minute mark yet here, ladies and gentlemen, on game number 2. So a lot of blood and guts early on in today's scrims. Northern Lights, the winners of the last game, still 2 left on the western edge. Potentially trying to dislodge FaZe Clan, but that's going to take some doing at the moment. They've got a lot of hard cover. Oh, perfect. And FaZe Clan replying as well. They know exactly what's going on. These 2 teams basically have to stay where they are. realistically. That was very funny. I'm glad we managed to catch that. TSM and Raise Your Edge now on the northern side of the circle. A little bit more of a serious situation here. They've got one initial knock that they want to keep on. That's Udir. Gamer 666 and Monkey behind him. Miracle with what would be an excellent off angle. Managing to secure the point. Third party action coming in from Navi though. It's all about Navi, who can play the Jaws music on stream. I haven't got that on my stream, on my sound pad, but if I did, that's what I'd be playing right now. TSM versus Raise Your Edge, and Navi say, "Hi guys, how's it going?" Let's hop on board with Senya. Vard has spotted what's going on. He's going to be radioing that to the rest of the team. Warning, at least one very close. Senya didn't spot the other two members of TSM, so a little bit surprised. Going to instantly move back. Just in time to have two flashes, though. Is he going to push over the edge? It doesn't look like it. He's a bit worried about getting shot in the back as well. You can see the third party very, very strong here. So smoke's going to be used instead of more flashbangs and playing a more conservative approach to what they were thinking about doing. Raise Your Edge probably wondering, hang on a second, we were in the middle of the engagement. What's going on here? Monkey now getting shot at by Senya. They don't mind taking on 4 squads at once by the look of things. They know they're in the middle of 2 squads. Good frag grenade with some initial damage onto TSM. Senya pushing forward. Kemba on the right-hand side. Bestalock behind. This is what they see right now. Fex getting very close to dying, actually. This is now starting to get a little bit crucial. They're going to have to start thinking about getting into zone as well. Miracle goes down. Bestalock with the headshot there. That has got to be a little bit of an angle, a little bit of a sign that they have to push. Fex goes down too. They also somehow manage to get a frag kill onto Raise Your Edge. They are literally fighting 2 squads at once and don't even care. Vard, the last surviving member of TSM now, getting pushed by everybody from Navi. Still 3 members left alive. Bestalock, Senya, and the Tab. Raise Your Edge gets taken up by Redline. And Vard now poking up the top of the ridge. Will down Bestalock. But Senya is there for the trade. Phase 6 moving in. There is enough time to revive. And because Raise Your Edge have been eliminated, Navi actually have the Northeast Squadron all to themselves. 6 teams left and 15 alive here at the 23-minute mark. Team with potential are going to have to vacate this compound, unfortunately, or huddle up in the final building. Not really much they can do to influence the rest of the circle. They are safe, mind you. But they have to be thinking about rotations here. They spot Northern Lights moving from their compound in vehicles as well. Spyro is actually going to move surprisingly close to where they are. If that frag is good, I will be amazed. That frag is good! Oh, that frag is so nearly good enough. That was almost in Spyro's... I didn't think it would bounce that way. I thought it was close, but I didn't think it was that good. And with potential, showing the potential of their utility... Spyro taken a little bit by surprise there, wondering how badly it had to hit him in the face. Bestalock taking the opportunity to grab some third parties from behind, and Spyro is absolutely done for. Fuzzface gonna steal that. Navi very good at taking those kills from afar. FaZe kind of being slightly opportunistic there. Hyman turning his and with potential's attention onto Perfect right now. No one really behind him. Molotov just slightly too late, unfortunately. Headshot does go down onto Perfect, but Hyman gets knocked in response. Perfect isn't really in a position to push, unfortunately. Needs to also heal, so can't really do anything for the conversion, sadly. Whoa! But he can do that! That's a double frag on Nixties and Hyman. And Micah has got to be looking at that going, what the hell just happened here? Suddenly with potential down to a single team member. And Perfect pushing in. Not enough. Getting a lot of shots on the Micah and very close to actually finishing the 1v3 by himself. Wow. Micah down to bandages. But with potential will survive. Northern Lights go out in 5th place. We have FaZe, 4 strong, versus Navi right next to them, 3 strong. Versus Team Liquid with 2, and with potential with 1. I have a feeling potential is just going to stay that way for the end of this game, unfortunately. The 1v9 is rather difficult. certainly not impossible that everyone else takes themselves out first. If Navi hard engages FaZe now, then it could end up being like a 1v2v1 to finish, for example. Team Liquid, after losing 2 members of their team to their split in the mid game, now suddenly find themselves on the cusp of getting back into the top 3. So, you know, some people say nice, boring game. Some people say very sensibly played. I am one of those people that say very sensibly played here by Team Liquid. I think they're doing a great job. They don't need to move yet. They could, but they're choosing not to. Senya, rare occasion getting caught out. The tab covering well for him, but Senya is going to have to move out of the smoke basically right now. Navi are in a horrible spot. They have to push down. The circle is roping them in. Tab goes first. There's Senya. And they just about survived an absolute hailstorm of bullets. So many bullets into that smoke right now. People spotted on the edge. Oh, it's enough! It's enough! Senya goes down. With potential also eliminated, which means this is now a Team Liquid versus FaZe Clan versus Navi top 3, which is a very delicious mix of teams, I have to say. But absolutely no doubt as to who the advantage lies with. FaZe Clan have the high ground. FaZe Clan not only have the high ground, but they've got all 40 people left alive. 4 kills so far. A lot of bullets flying. They're just saying send everything into the smoke. Don't even worry about it. Senya goes down. So does Gustav. This is pure speculation from FaZe Clan, but it's working. It's absolutely working. We're getting 2 points out of it. Why not 3? Ubah, on the receiving end of some Bestalock action, though, decided, you know what? I'm not going to be the only one having to deal with this here. Team Liquid trying to push up onto FaZe, but K-Mind is spotted by Bestalock, and he gets taken down. Ibby is going to have to push back now and stay further back, unfortunately. K-Mind, very, very sneaky, but trying to get into the middle of a firefight between 2 teams. And, of course, that second team being Navi manages to take him out from afar just before he can execute his plan onto FaZe. FaZe must be wondering, how did that even happen? Ibby now within the crosshairs of Bestalock, but he's also engaging FaZe. This is potentially not good for Team Liquid. It looks like they're going to be going out in 3rd place. Ibby, very close to death. The tab will take him out, and that's Team Liquid out in 3rd place. It's now a Navi versus FaZe Clan situation. Still a 3v2. Oh no, 4v2, I beg your pardon. They didn't actually quite get the knock. Aitzy and Ubah actually moving in for the close range fight. No doubt the utility's going to be coming out soon. We've got 6 smokes, a Molotov, and a frag for Ubah. Where's Aitzy? There's Aitzy. 3 frag grenades left as well. Bestalock getting a knock onto Fuzzface from afar. He gets taken out of the game. It's now a 2v3. Navi incredibly split, but they are all spotted. Bestalock goes down, and suddenly it's all to do for the tab. Not even getting the luxury of healing, unfortunately, as the rest of FaZe Clan knows where he is. Great frag grenade, cooked to perfection, and Aitzy serves up a most delicious chicken cordon bleu. That is 8 kills from FaZe Clan and a beautiful nade to finish. FaZe Clan, after being one of the first teams out in game number 1, will successfully win game number 2. No double-digit kills, but supreme positioning and really, really nice movement from them. In 2nd place, we've got Navi, and in 3rd place, Team Liquid, who held a absolutely fantastic position in the final circles, more or less until the last second.